What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and sadly the Sinnoh event is officially over, which means there's really nothing going on until the Valentine's Day event coming up this Friday, but I've got some things I need to do. I still need to hunt Shiny Shadow Pokemon. We've got Clifford here, so let's see, maybe we'll get the Blue Beetle. We got one Beldum in the last video. We only need 4 more to go, so let's get them. We've easily brought him down yet again. I really hope I get the shiny here. That would be the first time ever I would get 2 of them in a row, technically. This is the first one since the shiny Beldum. Come on! Ah, that would have been so cool. Imagine getting 2 shiny shadows in a row. The amount of luck you would have would just be astounding. Yet another Clifford has been brought down, but hopefully this will be the last one, at least for another month and a half. No, it will not be. I really want this one so badly. By the way, if you ever get one in the 660s, that's a really good one. I believe I have a 664 that's like 96%. So anything higher than that, and you probably got yourself a Shadow Hundo or a Shadundo or whatever we're gonna end up calling these things. Time to see if Sierra here will give me another shiny Shadow Beldum. It'd be so crazy if we get another one. Come on! Nope, that doesn't look like it. Nope, that's definitely not. God, I really wish. That would have been amazing. This one's a good one too. 215? That's pretty up there, seeing that I think that's actually the biggest one I've ever seen. I want to show you just how amazing Lucario is for battling Sierra. Now, this is only if she has the right team. The last team I fought was perfect for this, but always she starts with a Beldum, and that's great because it has a very weak, fast move, and it never gets a charge move off with Lucario. As you can see here, I'm building up to that power-up punch. We're gonna fire this thing off real quick. I'm not too bothered by it because obviously she's gonna shield it, so let it swing by, and boom, as you see there, she blocked it, but she's not gonna get her charge move off, almost never. And as you can see here, I am just doing some amazing work on this Beldum. Let's get one more power-up punch in here. Let's burn these shields away, and there goes the second shield. Super easy. Now we're gonna take this out. Now I want 2 things possibly, Lapras or Sharpedo. Sharpedo is perfect. Sharpedo, awesome, look at that. He already came in with almost half of his health. That's how good this is. He's a really big glass cannon. If this thing got some moves off though, if it fired off a waterfall or something, it would have done some horrible work to me though. But as you see here, we brought down the Sharpedo, no problem. Now hopefully this is a dark type at the end here. It's Shiftery, awesome. This is exactly the same team as I fought beforehand. And as you see here, Lucario has hardly any damage whatsoever on it, and it's just firing off these charge moves like crazy, and it's almost down. Seriously, if you have a really good Lucario, doesn't matter if it's shiny or not, power it up. And as you see there, we easily brought her down, no problems at all. Now let's see if we get rewarded with a shiny Beldum. We didn't, but that's fine. And here's probably the only egg we're going to be hatching for this event. I'm going to take a little break until the next one, which is the Valentine's Day event. Let's see if we get something good out of this 10K. I'm putting my money on it. It's going to be a Feebas, but let's see. Nope, Timber. That's all right. Well, sadly, those Team Go Rocket leaders are not being very helpful. Still no shiny Shadow Pokemon, but that's fine. Let's open up our Research Breakthrough box and get our second Woobat, which will give us enough candy in order to get our Swoobat. So, let's see here. Hopefully we get a good one. I know this thing isn't supposed to be good, period, but I don't really care. I just want it for the Dex entry mostly. So, let's get ourselves a Silver Pineappleberry and throw. That was a terrible throw, but it doesn't matter. We hit it. Yeah, I know that we get increased candies, and last time I got 26 of them, so we should definitely have enough. Though I do believe I have to walk with this in order to evolve it. So there it is. Let's just appraise real quick. Are you good? That's actually probably way better than the one I got beforehand. So let's make this our buddy real quick. Walk it and then evolve it. As you can see, I got myself a best buddy Wurmple. I'm really happy that we caught this thing. I love the little ribbon on her. It's fantastic. But let's swap her out for the Woobat that we just caught. Walk about 1 kilometer. and then we're gonna have our Pokedex entry Swoobat, so let's get walking real quick. And while we walk, I do have a Zubat check here. A lot of bats today. Let's see though, do we get the green bat? Ugh, I really wish. I love this quest. It's take a snapshot of your buddy, gives you a Zubat. This is one of the rarest shinies in the game, so if you get this quest, it's super easy to complete and you may get yourself an incredibly rare shiny, so good luck to you. We've walked the required 1 kilometer. Let us evolve our Swoobat into a Swoobat. These names are too close. I keep calling this thing Swoobat, but whatever. I like the design of this evolution. I think it's okay. These, again, were never my favorite of Gen 5, but there it is. You know, it still got the heart nose. It's still pretty cute. It looks more like a bat. It actually has eyeballs, which is fantastic. It's an okay Pokemon, and I'm glad that we finally got it inside of our decks. There are just a ton of cliffs in this city. I'm down with it, but so far, none of them have been shiny. God, I've done so many of these beetles. I really want it. It looks so cool. We've now taken down an Alolan Raichu raid. The reason I did this is because I have 2 more Hippo checks from the Sinnoh event. So let's see what happens. Do we get ourselves a chocolate Raichu? We do not, but we now have our 2 Hippo checks. This would be so crazy if we got a shiny. But no, on number 1. And the last Hippo check that I'll ever be able to do until they bring it back. No! At least we got 1 shiny Hippo, but I really wish I got a second one. All right, Arlo, buddy, I love you. I want you to know that. Never mind. So I've been putting a lot of thought into this, and I think today's the day we are going to evolve all of my shiny Wurmple, except for obviously my party Wurmple here. We can't do that because he's got the party hat, and I'm perfectly fine with that. She can stay this way, she's perfect the way she is, but let's evolve these other ones. Now, I'm hoping I get lucky and get 2 Cascoons and 2 Silcoons. That's the optimal one, but I mean, there's no trick to this. I know that some people said there was a Jesse and James thing. That's incorrect. That's not a thing. So let's evolve our first one here. Our 10 CP shiny Wurmple. Oh, I'm gonna say that this one, and this will be fun for you guys too, just like before it actually goes through, I'm gonna say this one's gonna be a Cascoon. But what do you think? Cascoon or Silcoon? Let's see. It's I believe that's Silcoon. That looks like Silcoon, right? Silcoon's the one that's kind of like nastier looking, but this one turns into Beautifly. Yep, so this is Silcoon. So we have 1 Silcoon. Next up, we're gonna evolve this 87 CP one. Now, for me personally, I'm hoping that this one is Cascoon. Why? Because then we'll have 1 of each, and then I'll be in a better spot, because if this is another Silcoon, we're gonna want 2 Cascoons in a row. Come on, okay, there we go, Cascoon, perfect. We have 1 of each. That one looks way better. I love the green on this thing. It looks fantastic. But I'm worried now. We have to get lucky. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Next up, let's do this 293 here. We're gonna save the biggest one for last. No matter what, this is gonna be something we need, which is good. But it all comes down to the last one. But I'm gonna, just for fun's sake, I wanna say that this one is going to be Silcoon. I think this is gonna be a Silcoon. I was wrong. It's a Cascoon, so we have 2 Cascoons and 1 Silcoon. Now we have to hope, we have to pray that this final Wurmple here is a Silcoon. If this is, I will be so happy, but man, there's a 50-50 shot. There's no guarantee right now that I'm gonna get the full set, but please, shiny gods, please. Oh no, dang it. 3 Cascoons and 1 Silcoon. That is so sad. Well, here's our 3 shiny Cascoons. Let's evolve 1 of them, might as well. I believe this one's probably the best one. Let's see here. That one's good. This one's better, I guess. And this one, 2, 1. Oh, this was both 2 stars. Why not? We'll do the 15 attack one. Let's make this one our shiny Dustox. I'm kind of disappointed though. I was really hoping to get a complete set. I mean, now that I have the Silcoon, I can trade for it, you know? So I'm not too bothered by it, but... And also, shiny Dustox will be something that people look for. And that's not a bad looking shiny, but people want it because it's good for PvP. I know I can trade these Cascoons away though, because there's people that are desperately looking for them, because Dustox is perfect for PvP if it's a 100%. So having a lucky 100% shiny Dustox is just a huge flex for some people. Well, now that we got those awesome shiny evolutions out of the way, I'm pretty much gonna chill for a little bit. I'm gonna still hunt the Team Go Rocket leaders, and obviously if I get something good, I will show it to you, but we're more than likely just gonna cut to when it becomes the Splunk event hour. Today's Tuesday from 6 to 7. Tons of Splinks are going to show up for the Spotlight event. That's what it is. So I'm excited for it. Apparently the spawns are way better, and I mean, there's a chance of getting a shiny Splink. The odds are not increased. They're basically a 1 in 450 rate like usual, but I'm excited. Like, just to see a ton of Splinks around, it sounds like a lot of fun. So I'll see you when they start showing up. Hey guys, the Splunk Hour has not started yet, but I am so happy. My first ever shiny Lillipup, 500 exact CP. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is shiny, isn't it? I saw like the green in the eyes. I can't believe it. This is amazing. First ever shiny. We've gotten technically 4 brand new shinies today. 1 caught and the other one's evolved, sadly. We did not get the Beautifly. We'll get that eventually though. I'll be able to trade for it. But shiny Lillipup, my first one, guys. Let's see how good it is. It is possibly PvP worthy? I'm not sure, but we're just gonna star that. First shiny Lillipup after so long. I'm so happy right now, guys. So the Spoinks have arrived. We have 3 here. Let us just see. Maybe we'll get a shiny. I don't need the shiny. I definitely don't need it, but I mean, it's Spoink. I don't see these hardly ever. These are actually pretty rare right now, so who knows? We might get ourselves the Black Pearl Spoink, which would be pretty cool. There it is. Well, I'm really happy to say that we found a shiny Spoink during this event, which is awesome. Apparently the rates are not boosted for these things at all. I heard a lot of people complaining like that they kept the base rate. I can't believe that I botched that throw that hard. You know what? I'm gonna put you guys down real quick because this is pretty far away, so that way I can get a good curve on it. All right, there we go. Put you down in a nice spot. Let's get that curve in there. Great curveball throw. I'm glad we got one. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm not really hunting that hard. They're just everywhere, but this is what I wanted to see. You know, this is what Onyx Day should have been, even though Onyx has got a really high shiny rate, so maybe not to this point, but still, wow. I am so happy. Shiny Spoink, and not a good one, but it doesn't matter. Let's go hunt a little bit more and see if we can find another one. So the shiny bacon spotlight hour is almost over, but Niantic, do you see this? This is what we want. Look at the amount of spawns here. I haven't checked all of them. Most of them I have, but no shinies, sadly. But man, even if I didn't get a shiny throughout this entire event, I would consider this a huge success. Like, the amount of spawns is exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to just see almost nothing but Spoink. Like, this is one of the big cluster spots, so I would actually expect to see things, but like, I went to some spots that it was nothing, absolutely nothing but Spoinks, and that's what I want to see. So in the future, Niantic, if you're watching this, I want to see more of this, and you know, if you're taking suggestions, I want to mine like a Zubat one of these. A Zubat one of these would just be phenomenal. The shiny bacon hour is officially done, and there's only one thing I need to do to wrap up the day, and that's check this spin to check right here. Let's see. Do we get a green Dizzy Bear to wrap up the day? That would be so cool if we did get one. But no, yet another red one. Alright guys, made it home, had to change out of my sweaty clothes and take a shower. I had to get all that off of me, but man, today was a fantastic day. We got 4 brand new shinies. We got the Cascoon, Silcoon, Dustox, sadly no Beautifly, but yet again, I can trade for another Silcoon possibly, or maybe another Wurmple and hope that it turns into a Silcoon, so no big deal there. But I also got my first ever shiny Lillipup. And I hunted very hard when that thing first came out, and I didn't get any of them. Shiny Patrat, I could get a ton of them, but Lillipup, no, so I'm very glad we got that. And it's super cool that we got the Spoink during the little hour spotlight event. I keep forgetting that it's called the spotlight event, but yeah, I think those are fun. Again, I would love to see a Zubat, possibly a Seal one. There's a lot of cool possibilities, so I'm looking forward to the future ones for sure. Today's positive comment shout out goes to RJ Jankovic. This guy is too funny, very positive, and truly loves this game. Respect. Well, RJ, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the content. I'm glad I make you laugh, and I really do love this game. As some of you may not know, though I've mentioned this multiple times, I've lost 100 pounds playing this game. So this game has changed my life for the better, and I just love going out, exercising with it, and catching shinies. Like, it's really changed my life for the better, so I truly do love this game. And with that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. And if you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, please smash that like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below. Are you excited for the brand new Valentine's Day event? Are you hoping to get one of those shiny chansies? Did you get anything cool today? Did you get any brand new shiny, hundo? Whatever it may be, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you really love my content and you want to help the channel grow some more, links to my Patreon will be in the description box below. But with that being said, this is the end of the video. See you later.